Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first 5.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Lampard. He's having a pop! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Sevilla with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Lampard. That's a good run he's making there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance. And the shot! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Sevilla restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Alaba. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Shapes to shoot! And he's taking no chances there. And here's the chance to counter. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. And the shot! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Atletico, Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Lampard. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lampard. Beckenbauer. Messi. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. Caresses it through. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Decent chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alaba. Beckenbauer. That's going wide left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior on a strong run here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Sevilla are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Sevilla with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rijkaard, distributed tidily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lampard! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Serginho, good strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lampard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Takes a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he thumps it clear. Sevilla do have a chance to counter here. Baresi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bellingham. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's bullish header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Sevilla can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Lampard taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22, Lampard, será reemplazado por el dorsal 11, Gerard.
Sevilla do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gerard. And it's Rijkaard. Baresi always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Aim forwards.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is... Can he finish? Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Atletico Paranaense are looking to break at pace. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Cambio de jugadores. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 13,
Conte.
el dorsal 21.
Kaka can
Serán
so
sustituidos
cleverly
por
bypass the
El
press.
dorsal 4,
Played back.
el dorsal 14, el
That's a
dorsal
shade
7,
optimistic.
el dorsal 12.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gehi. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone backward here. Right card! Atletico Paranaense making further changes here and in quick succession.
Se va
I
a
think
llevar
you
a
have
cabo
to
un
admire
cambio
his
de
willingness to
jugadores.
keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And here's Messi. Showing good feet. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Seville clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
5 minutes left on the clock. Foot in. Sevilla moments now away from seeing this one out. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Dembele. Dembele makes a move down the right. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Barcola. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Dembele. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered...